here at home, New York City and state lawmakers demanding that the CUNY chancellor, City University of New York, do more to curb anti-Semitism on campus after anti-Israel protests erupt at Brooklyn College. New York Councilwoman Ina Vernikov telling the New York Post, quote, "There are only two ways to end the pro-terror anarchy that has infested our campuses. For the CUNY chancellor to either step up or step down. Inaction isn't going to slide anymore." Ramses Frias is a candidate for the New York City Council and joins me now. Ramses, great to see you as always. If you are elected to the City Council, how will you try and stop this, especially when it appears the faculty are just as, if not more, responsible for these protests than the students?
Well, they need to find a common ground. We can't continue to have these issues, take over our schools and universities. These are establishments for people to get their higher education, and we can't have these disruptions anymore. I understand that there is a big concern over what's happening overseas, and those governments need to handle it within themselves, and we need to take care of our citizens here.
Yeah, this does oftentimes toe the line on criminality. And there's one thing about having your standard college protest that all colleges have had since the dawn of time. But when it sort of delves into the area of criminality, we need leaders like you, if you are elected, to step up and do something about it. But speaking of doing something, you and many other constituents are calling out Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for apparently not doing anything, for allegedly ignoring her district. A handful of residents telling the New York Post, quote, "This woman has done nothing for the community she was once elected to serve." Once again elected to serve. Another says she's about her and getting worldwide attention while ignoring her constituents. And New York mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa says she killed the Amazon deal, ghosted her district, and thinks viral TikToks make her a legislator. Look, we've heard these complaints for years now. What's happening to her district while she's out there, quote unquote, fighting the oligarchy, Ramsey?
Well, there's complete destruction happening over here. She has a voice. She has a platform that she can use for good. If she were to just speak on the issues with the quality of life issues that we're having here, from prostitution to violent crime to our sanitation issues, people would all come together and highlight these issues and bring an end to it and bring a stop to it. But she doesn't talk about that. She's just running around the country acting like as if she's an entertainer or a rock star. They pulled her from the town hall that she had with a car that was waiting on the side. They ran her out of there. She didn't shake any hands. She didn't speak to any of the residents or constituents. She didn't take any questions. It's unfair to the people that voted for her to see that she neglects us in so many ways.
What do her constituents like you think about her potentially running for president?
It's not going to happen. We don't appeal to anything that she says. She's not trying to lift up the country. If anything, she's trying to divide it. There's no strength in what she's doing. It's just all about entertainment. It's all about entertainment value and shining a light on herself. We need strong leaders. We need people that are going to stand up for the United States of America. We need people that are going to stand up for their constituents. She's obviously not doing this.
Quickly, could she realistically, on the other side of the coin, lose this seat? Keeping in mind, this is a very Democrat district that the Democrat usually always wins. But could she potentially lose this seat in light of these complaints? About 15 seconds to you, Ramses.
No, of course she can definitely lose it. We just need strong leadership. The Republican Party here, is growing, and it's getting stronger, and it's getting better. So if there's somebody out there that can stand up to it and can really, put pressure on this situation, then there is potential that she can get booted from that seat. Her
defeat of Joe Crowley was certainly labeled an upset, but boy, if she loses this district going forward, talk about one of the greatest upsets of all time. Ramses Frias, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.